What's happening, everyone? I don't know, but I need to go take a walk. Welcome back, everyone. If you don't already know who I am, my name is Jake. I started this channel in efforts to kind of just be creative during this time, and also just like share my insights on things that we can control and things that we can't. And as I'm experiencing right now, I can't really control my anxiety. There are hacks, like I mentioned last week, that I implement into my daily life, but yeah, it got real bad for a minute. It is a beautiful day outside. It's actually quite warm. It's like 70 degrees. And I live in Orlando, Florida normally. I'm probably gonna go take a walk and then maybe head to the park and maybe do some workout stuff outside to alleviate my anxiety. So come along with me. So I decided to drive to see my Grammy, and I brought her some groceries, so we're gonna have a little visit and it'll be great, but it's hard because I'm gonna have to stay away from her and not give her a hug, which is very not something I want to do. Hi, Grammy. Hi.
Hi, what are you doing?
I just got you groceries, and this is for YouTube. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
So I just left, or I pulled out of my Grammy's condo, and it's just very hard because I can't give her a hug, and I normally do this thing with her where I always have the last hug no matter who's with her. And so like the fact that that's like our thing and I can't do that right now is just so like emotionally and mentally detrimental. So yeah, no matter who's with. So I just got back from seeing Grammy, and it made me feel a lot better. I got a nice little workout in outside before it started raining. I feel a little bit better. Just know that if you do suffer from anxiety, you're not alone. I wasn't prepared to really do an anxiety vlog today, but hey, that's what happened. I also had a really good conversation with a really great friend of mine who reminded me of the reasons why I started this channel, to connect with people and to be honest. So I'm glad that maybe going through a moment that I wasn't prepared to share can help other people, and ultimately know that we are all human and we all have emotions and we all deal with things in different ways. So I'm gonna go take a shower and I'll wrap things up in a minute. So I'm not gonna lie, this week has been pretty difficult for me, at least mentally. The original idea I had for this video, I completely scrapped, and what you're seeing this week is definitely not the idea or the inspiration that I originally had. Now, maybe I'll use that footage later down the line, but as of right now, I had to take a moment and say, Jake, breathe. Even just creating this right now, I'm at this level of anxiety and this level of, well, I have to be doing this, or this has to happen, or this is not gonna happen because this isn't gonna happen. Someone wise recently told me to strive for excellence and have that be the goal, but always let go of perfection, because perfection does not exist. Knowing that it's okay to not be perfect. Conversation with a tell is, no. So this week I wanted to start something new, and I wanted to do a segment called Inspiration of the Week. This week, the person that inspires me is not only a colleague of mine, but he is also a friend. His name is Lott. He is the creator and producer of a podcast titled The Leading Creative Podcast, and it's all about the intersection between creativity and leadership. His idea of creativity as the inspiration to come up with a story, meeting with leadership as the ability to tell that story. I will go ahead and put his full description of his podcast in my description below, as well as a link to where you can subscribe to his podcast. So I think the biggest thing that we can all take away this week is to check ourselves, to analyze our thoughts, to make sure that we're doing all right. One of the hardest things that I've had to struggle with is to learn to be active instead of reactive. My biggest saving grace this week has been the friends that have reached out to me, that have made me feel like I'm not alone in this, and we all are being affected by this very differently. Right now, my biggest message to everyone watching this is just to take a deep breath and know that your feelings are completely valid because they are your feelings. My daily struggles are not comparable to yours because they're my struggles, not yours, and vice versa. So the best thing that we can do right now is just be kind to one another and try to hear each other when we speak instead of just being so reactive in a situation. Right now, I want to know what you guys are doing to stay active and what is bothering you. What are your struggles right now? Please leave those in the comments below. Also, if you have someone that inspires you, please tag them in this video in the comments. Also share this video with them because I would love to hear their story, and hopefully that can inspire me to do something creative for all of you. Once again, be kind, be safe, and always thank our essential workers working so hard for us right now. Remember, there is nothing to prove, only something to share. I'll see you guys next week.